hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say.
So, today we were metal detecting back in Plymouth, Maine. We started at, I'm going to give you the whole story. Unfortunately, all my GoPro footage is gone. Don't know why, don't know how. I had over 2 hours worth of footage, but I'm going to give you the whole story. I do have some footage from phones that we had going. But it's a really important subject to me, and I want to tell you guys the whole story. Okay, so we all decided to meet up about 9 o'clock down to Plymouth, Maine, down to the ball field. We didn't go down to what they want to call a historic site. It's just a hotel that burned back in the 1800s. There is nothing there stating it's historical. It's public land also, not state-owned. But anyways, so we went down to the ball field. We all get out. I got my GoPro out. We started walking. I recorded the field. I said we weren't going to metal detect in the baseball field. We went around back to the park. We started metal detecting. Then the lady in my previous video showed up, and she walked up, and I was recording her, and she tried to tell me I couldn't record her. I told her that you're not informed because it's public property, so I can record if I want to, you know, that type of deal. And so she took out her phone and started recording us, and she kept telling us we had to leave because there's a 100-year law and all that other stuff that because she's not informed, I guess you could say. But anyways, so we told her that we were going to keep metal detecting. We were on public property. There's no ordinances in the town of Plymouth. And she went on to threaten us by saying that we were making tons of enemies in the town, and that's probably not something we'd want to do. So I told her that was a threat, and she said nothing, just turned around and started to walk off, and proceeded to tell us that she was going to call the police. So we hung out for a little bit longer, finished metal detecting around the park. We really didn't find anything. We all found some change, probably like $2 and change. So then we decided we were going to head back down to where we were metal detecting the day before, where they started giving us all the issues. So we get back down there, and the cop drives by. He heads up to the park, sees we're not there. He comes back. By then, we're all out in the field metal detecting. He stopped, pulls up. She comes over. He gets out, comes over to talk to us. We inform him that we're on public property. We're not doing anything wrong. We're not yelling at people. We're not out there drinking beers and doing drugs and all that. We're just cleaning up trash and having a good time. And he says, I'm not really informed on this, but I'm going to go look up some stuff. And so he went back to his car. He looked up some stuff. She proceeded to stand there and record me. I looked at her and I said, are you gonna stand there all day and record me? And she said yes. And she said because anything 100 years old or older belongs to the town, which, you know, they didn't have to be assholes to us because we'd already planned on giving the stuff to the town. We told them we would give it to them. If they had a historical society, we'd love to donate it. If they don't, we'll hold on to it until they have one so that we know it would be safe, you know, that type of deal. But she stood there, and then she said that they were going to have somebody come follow me around, which that's where my lawyer, Pitbull Seth, you know, he kind of pounced on the situation, and he was like, you know, that'd be harassment, and you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. And we went round and round. Then the cop went and sat in his truck, and he came back over to us, and he said, can we make some sort of, you know, can we find a way to meet in the middle? And we said, yeah, they can leave us alone, and we'll be happy to give them some of the stuff that we find. But that wasn't good enough. They just wanted us gone altogether because they know nothing about metal detecting or anything like that. So the cop proceeded to go talk with all of them. They proceeded to stand in his window and try to talk to him and say we need to go. And the more people showed up, more selectmen and more, I don't know, the ladies' cronies. They weren't nobody important. Half of them wouldn't even come over near us because they knew we were recording and they didn't want to be recorded. So obviously they knew a little bit about, they were probably wrong, I'd have to say. I'm trying to just go over things. Then the cop had come back to us and we explained more in detail, and that, you know, things, it was legal what we were doing and we weren't going to leave, which we never did leave. We just kept metal detecting. Eventually he went back to his car, he talked to them some more, he went over, came back to us actually, and he said, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna talk to them and I'm gonna tell them that this is kind of stupid, and he's gonna just basically tell them, you know, do you want to be that selectman that kicks a metal detectorist out of a public area? And he really did go over and say that all to them, and they decided that they were going to have a meeting about metal detecting in Plymouth, Maine, and hopefully they let us know when that meeting is, because we're gonna try to be there. But I mean, they kept coming to us and harassing us. They kept coming into our area, standing in our space, coming over telling us we can't metal detect, this and that, and we never once bothered a person. We had a few people that were interested in what we were doing. We had one of my subscribers drove by and was like, outdoors were there, and well, that was super cool. We went over to the store. The guy that works at the store was wicked awesome. If you ever go to the Plymouth store, say hi to Adam. He's a really good guy. He was happy for us that the cop left and we were still able to go metal detecting. We metal detected that whole area that was supposedly historic more, and we're planning on going back because we did nothing wrong. But basically, yeah, they had to do the walk of shame and walk off because we were right and they were wrong. And I'm very sorry that all my footage got lost. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. I got home and put it in and it said there was nothing. If anybody else had a problem like that with their GoPro, then, you know, let me know. Maybe there's a way. I've been trying to get my footage back. I got a program, but it's been a no-go. But we're gonna go back, and you know, we're gonna stand up for metal detectorists just because we love the hobby. We want to teach our kids. We want you guys to teach your kids. We want to, you know, people to know that they have rights and don't feel threatened by police officers and selectmen and stuff like that. Because if they don't have an ordinance, and if they have a if it's public land and they don't have an ordinance, and it's town public land, then you can metal detect it. If it's state-owned public property, then there's a 100-year law. You're always supposed to take, like, you know, modern objects, change and stuff like that. But basically, you know, stand up for yourselves, because if you let them get away with kicking you out of some place that you know you're allowed to be, then they're gonna do it all over the place, and metal detecting is not gonna be a thing. But anyways, I hope you enjoy what I did get off in some of our phones, and the walk of shame from them at the end of it, when they were told that he wasn't going to do anything about it, and we could continue metal detecting. But yeah, like I said, I'm sorry about the footage. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Keep on naturing, and we'll see you next time. Stand up for your rights.
I found 1833 hard times token down the river. Beautiful find.
Yeah, and here it is from the Bureau of Land Management. You can take my phone and read it.
Again, state lands, man. State land.
I get you. Is
State
there?
land.
And my
That's
code
the only
officer will
state.
be here if you want to speak to them too.
Okay.
I'm not going to waste my day. I mean, I know I'm not doing nothing wrong.
This is where
That's
you
state she's
can-
talking
even at the
about.
monument.
Okay.
Over here.
If we were
near
metal
that
detecting over there,
playground,
then
so-
I could understand
Oh
her
yeah, the
complaint.
Veterans Park, the ballpark,
But
cemeteries.
when you put up a
no.
sign
Big no-no.
saying public property and it's
Where?
town owned, there's no
You've been where?
ordinance,
You've been
we
over to
are
the
perfectly in the
Yeah, the
okay.
playground's totally fair game, ma'am. Totally
Yeah.
fair game now. The
Anything
ballpark
that-
itself, like
Anything
the, inside
that's
the field.
modern for a coin like today's
That's
change
again,
or whatever,
that's state land.
anything
State
here
land.
is
State-owned
owned by
property.
the town.
Listen, It's state
Listen,
land.
it's the town property. I'm getting complaints. The people in town
I'm telling you,
do
it's
not
state
want you digging up this property.
Well, then you
It
guys need to go
belongs
to your
the
What you need
town
to do
meeting
is
and
you
make
need to
an
go through the
ordinance.
whole thing with ordinances and all that with the state of Maine. You need to follow state of Maine code to go through the ordinance. It's going to be blah, 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 weeks, months away. So either way, we'll still be able to
Crazy.
So I'm just looking, like I said, I don't know the town ordinance. I don't know
Well,
what
then-
I mean. So
Why is he here then?
Right.
If you,
It's
if
a
you go
waste
look
of your
it up
time,
and just
sir.
end it for us, because
no, I
like,
get
this
what
is
you're
civil.
saying. I'm just trying to come to some sort of
The agreement is
maybe
there's no
agreement
ordinance.
between the two
This is
of you,
public
'cause
property.
I get you
We
guys-
can do it. That's the end of it.
Our
I
agreement
understand
was
frustrating,
that
but
if we
can you
found
let me
anything,
talk
we would
for
let
a
them
second?
have it.
Okay.
If there was anything that was
I get you.
important to the history of the town, we would let them
I
have
get
it.
you. And I'm not trying to ruin your guys' day. You're
Right.
just trying to have fun.
Just holding
whatever.
us up, you know?
It is what
Because
it
you
is.
don't know the law either.
Obviously, you know what I mean. It's causing issues. So
Well, it's because they're
Storm the
uneducated.
vehicle, please.
That's why, honestly, why, man. They don't know their laws. They don't know the rules or the ordinance or anything. They act like they do. She's just
They're not reading
She
the
don't know
correct
nothing.
laws and
I get
rules
what
I need
for
your
the
help, please.
situation.
let me go.
Yeah.
Let me go look on the computer for a minute.
Okay.
If you want me, I can email you the laws and things here. This is ahead of us.
I don't have a lighter on me. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, while they're figuring out what they're doing, I'm going back to the director.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go check on Coco.
State-owned property. That's not private property. I mean, public property.
It's so amazing how uneducated you are.
But I'm gonna go back
Seriously.
to the attention, guys.
Good
I'm not
job.
gonna sit here and record her. That's not real fun.
All your townspeople are going to see it, and they're going to see how
We actually have a lot of supporters from Plymouth. Town citizens that support my channel. They've been messaging.
I have more phone battery than her.
So.
I got backup.
Now, the
I
square
didn't use
now,
mine yet.
that's over 100 years old. I'm going to keep that mother.
All right, I'm going back.
I see you got quite a rat problem here too, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, that rat
and
problem
that's
you
what they're
should
trying to
take care
blame
of.
on us.
That's all rat holes. I've seen that before.
Rats or moles or whatnot.
Oh, those are rats for sure.
Oh yeah.
I bet there's 100 or better in that
Another
one
100-year-old
hole.
Neil.
Can you put this in my bag?
Yeah.
Like I said,
Kenny over there. Coco. And the sheriff. Seth. Hi, Seth.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.